All right. So let's talk about your essay. So when we're reading the directions, it says write a thematic essay where you discuss one important theme from your book. Your goal is to analyze and explain evidence from the text that demonstrates and supports this theme. You want to show why this is an important theme in the book. Maybe it affects the characters or it's a universal theme that everyone deals with. Maybe it teaches a good lesson. You must talk about how this theme would be different if it were looked at from another character's point of view. Okay. So you can choose from family, friends, relationships, conflict. You can come up with your own theme, but you must check with me before you start writing. Okay. And let's talk about requirements. It needs to be 2.5 and 3.5 pages in length as usual. Remember that when we're typing in a Google Doc, that's like if we're double spacing. Your usual introduction, 3 meals, and a conclusion. You need to use at least 3 pieces of evidence from the text, so from Boy Meets Boy. And you need to talk about how this theme would be different from another character's point of view in at least 2 of your body paragraphs. So let's say you are talking about relationships and you're focusing mostly on Paul and Noah. You need to talk about Joni and Chuck or Joni and Ted or Paul and Kyle in a couple of your paragraphs. Okay. I want to talk about the steps because they're really important and I don't want you to miss something here. After you decide your theme, you need to develop a central idea for your theme. That's going to be the thesis statement of your essay. You guys know that's going to be a big part of your grade. You must do that. You can't just tell me an important theme in your book is family and then leave it there. Okay, that's unacceptable. So if you're struggling with that, we'll work on that together. Then, as usual, the planning sheet is here. Okay, I'm not going to make this part of your grade, but I'm sure you know from experience that this is really helpful. So I would really encourage you to do it. And then from there, it's our usual thing working on the essay, have me read it and give you feedback, hand it in on your due date, okay, which is the 29th, January 29th. Okay, we're going to talk about this in Zoom. We're going to have breakout rooms in our Zoom meetings where we can work in small groups. So those are still happening. You still need to make sure that you show up to Zoom, okay? And if you have any questions, you can send me a remind or you can email me.